I will wish to audience here, Mr. Chandrasekhar and Mr. Mitra, for their not attending this session. It will be useful for all of them. Let's begin. This session, my presentation will be based on two basic things: IP policies and strategies, and how we frame it. Some of my experience in the area of IP policies, experience what the company is showing towards the entrepreneurs in India, basically public sector companies. What they are showing towards the entrepreneurs of the India, the Indian banks and all that. And little bit of FTO analysis, why we need the FTO analysis, urgently need an FTO analysis. And why the banking sectors and industries is the must to need the FTO analysis, and it is a must. What the laws we are signing from year 2005, we don't know what we are going to be. Our freedom to operate is a tool to determine whether commercialization of product process can be done without infringing valid intellectual property rights. So FTO is done, for an example, to just we can have things that we are not infringing anyone's intellectual property. Because if we have not done this, then the black coat peoples will take your industries all money in the FTO analysis. So they have to go have heavy litigations and all that. Also, before starting R&D, we have to do the FTO analysis. So this is a small example what we are seeing here. What we are seeing here, there is some loan number 2166, India, grant number 005 IND, confirmed copy. There is a financing agreement which says, India shall ensure or cause to be ensured that all ADB financed goods and services procured, including without limitation all computer hardware, software and systems, whether separately procured or incorporated within other goods and services procured, do not violate or infringe any industrial property or intellectual property right or claim of any third party. So India is signing this agreement. When India is signing this agreement, India is granting the loan to another bank. We are developing bridges and all that. We are using the products. We are using the products of railways and all that, and we have to do the FTO analysis. It will be in the future, in the next 2 years. This is the first time it is introduced in this conference. It is an international conference. And within the 2 years, if the bank will be granting you the loan, it will tell you that do the FTO analysis. And FTO analysis is also not, FTO analysis will be also not a thing like if you have done the FTO analysis, you are full proof that you are not infringing. It is just a thing for you to just let you have a things to have a grant. It is not necessary that you are foolproofing. So FTO analysis is a must. So this is a thing like I want to just communicate to you. So this is another loan agreement. The earlier loan agreement is signed in 2005. This loan agreement is signed in 2009. Loan number 2366 between Rajasthan Urban Sector Development Investment Program. So what we are seeing here, plus what the clauses in 2005 the clauses are different, in 2009 the clauses are increased. So FTO analysis is the must for every industries. FTO analysis is the must for every industries. So this is the case. So how we are, it is a bread and butter for me also, intellectual property. We are the world largest seller of intellectual property information and brokers, or the world's largest intellectual property information. So let's continue in our presentation. So why the FTO is must? Without proper preemptive steps, unintentional infringing of intellectual property rights can cause heavy losses. These can cause the heavy losses. So this is the business. Yes, every industry should go to the FTO analysis. So, my presentation is very short. This is the main FTO analysis which I want to tell the people why FTO is the must. And now the FTO is all over. Now it comes to the IP policies and strategies. And I thought, tell you that, don't think like I'm telling you that you are my customers and I'm telling my presentation like something will increase. Think like you are the policy makers of the India. Because I thought that two people are not here who are important peoples, and they can write much for the IP policies and strategies, which will be coming within, might be 1 year, Mr. Ganguly might be knowing when it will be coming for India's IP policy. So, what I want to say at today's date, when we design some policy for anyone, just remember these lines. I will give you a talisman. This is the line from our Mahatma Gandhi. I will give you a talisman. Whenever you are in doubt or when the self becomes too much with you, apply the following tests. Recall the face of the poorest and the weakest man as well as woman whom you may have seen and ask yourself if the step you contemplate is going to be of any use to him. Will he or she gain anything by it? You should think of the poorest people. Think of the poorest people. And ask yourself if the step you contemplate is going to be of any use to him. Will he, she gain anything by it? Will it restore him, her to a control over his, her own life and destiny? In other words, will it lead to Swaraj for the hungry and spiritually starving millions? Then you will find your doubts and yourself melt away. This is one of the last note left behind Gandhiji in 1948, expressing his deepest social thought. So, these are the last thought that I will want to, like, IP policies should be made like that. I would like to share some experience of mine in this regard, like what the presentation is going on from the 2 days. The first day when I was here in the presentation, I heard the opening remarks of Mr. Mitra. Think about the students, think about the people studying in the universities. So, the thing is that patents are granted for one thing, for the disclosure of the information. Use that disclosure of information. I'm not agree with garage pirates. Open the garage pirates in India, everywhere. Every garage should be a garage pirates. Use the patent information which is filed in India. That's why this IP policy is made. That's why the Patent Act is here in India. It is for the good faith. The objective is the good. What I think is that objective is the good. Use the garage pirates, become the garage pirates. Develop the new products which is there. Then innovate on it. If it is not filed in India, if the royalty is not paid to the patent office, develop it. What I can care. And that's what I am selling my database. I am not interested to sell my databases to law firms. I am interested in selling the databases to patent offices and to universities, to CSIRs and all that. Become a garage pirates. Second point I want to raise, like someone tell that yes, that is very good for innovators should be motivated, students should be motivated, and knowledge institutes should be motivated and all that. Someone tells like patent agents are not good, not coming up good, kind of thing. Thing is that in 1992, no one is giving the patent agent exam, becoming a patent agent. Is this right or wrong? It is right. Now the people are giving the patent agent exam. People are giving the patent agent exam, giving the interview, clearing the patent agent exam. And after clearing it, they are not able to practice patent agent. I will say that because our public sector companies give a barrier, you should be a 5 crores of turnover. These barriers are knowledge-intensive industries. Not good. For future India, not good. These barriers are not good. Should work and think for India. Knowledge-intensive industry is not good. If you are buying coal, if you are buying iron, yes, you should choose Tata and SAIL. Brain is everywhere. Okay, sorry. In the morning, I am hearing one person, Anurag Agarwal. What he's told me, he's very interesting. He told me that, yes, people need clothes and eat, and the food for eating. What your mind has to do, you should do. That's the same thing what I have done in 2006. We have survived for 3,000 rupees per month, what my parents are giving me. Then we have started this business. We don't need, because every company are able to pay you $2,000. That is 95,000 rupees in India. So these points we have to take in mind by framing the policies, internal policies, and we should write the things, what the government should frame the policies. Because in the government, the peoples are very nice. I know the peoples who are framing the policies, bureaucrats, I know the peoples are very nice. Recently, I went in September, Jaipur State Assembly. By the chance, I have gone the State Assembly meeting. The assembly meetings, they are very fond of their language. 2 days, there is no working, because Spanish is not included in the official language. Today, we are signing this international search agreement, and we are not able to search in Hindi. The patent documents are not filed in Hindi. Where is the information is? So these are the points. Secondly, I agree with the one point. I am very much agree with my Ganguly ji that he has raised, that we should not copy the policies of some companies who have already made. We should come up with our own classification and all that. We should frame our laws according to our need. So that is the most. And just last, the thing is, I was just saying, don't let India to do this only freedom to operate. India is free to operate this in future next 10 years if the policy is not changed. Thank you. Any questions?
Any questions? Thank you, Roshan.